Welcome to today's Tech Tips with Vickers. We're going to look at a quick overview of setting up your digital portfolio in the new Google Sites. So first we are going to go into Google Drive because we need to create a folder. So we're going to use the waffle to head to Google Drive, our file cabinet. Over on the left-hand side, we are going to choose New and then Folder. We're going to name that folder. Let's call it Digital Portfolio. And then click Create. When you click Create, it will show you the folder and it will highlight it in blue for you. Double click to open that folder. You will know you are in the folder when you look at the path. It says My Drive to Digital Portfolio. So whatever we create in here will live here. So let's go to New, More, and then Google Sites. Once we click on that, it begins to build our website. The first thing we're going to look for is in the upper left-hand corner where it says Untitled Site. We are going to name our site. For this, I'm going to use my last name and Digital Portfolio. Once I click Enter, you will see it changes the name on the site. And now we are ready to begin editing. I can click on the title to reveal the text box. I can rename it. Whenever I have an item selected, my toolbars do change. So I'm going to highlight the entire thing and we're going to make it the title font size. I will use these dots to stretch out my text box. And now I've updated my title page. I can change the image using the header change. Here I'm going to select image and go to Google Drive. I have an image chosen in my Google Drive, so I will locate it. I can either double click or single click and then press select to change that picture. You'll notice over in the bottom right hand corner of the header, there's this magic adjustability for reading. I'm going to turn it off so you can see the difference. Google tries to be smarter than us and change it so that it is easy to read. I can always go back and change the picture if I decide to. You'll notice on the right hand side is the toolbar. That toolbar has 3 tabs at the top. One says Insert, one says Pages, and one says Themes. The Pages is where we are going to add our pages here soon. The Themes you will see changes the layout of the website a little bit. Although it is not highly customizable, it does allow for subtle changes. Once I find one that I like, I'm going to go over to Pages. I'm going to use the plus sign to add a new page. I'm going to add one page for each subject. So Math, Language Arts, click Done, New Page. Now we're going to do Science, click Done, New Page. Social Studies, Done, New Page. Health, Done, New Page. 8th grade Social Studies, done. You'll notice that we have 2 Social Studies pages because every year we do these subjects. We need a sub-page for each of these subjects. So Math, Language Arts, Science, Social Studies, Health will all have each grade level. You'll notice as we create those pages, it also creates the drop-down. Let's move by click and dragging the 8th grade Social Studies. You'll notice if there's a line, it's just reordering it. I need it to be a sub-page, so I'm going to put the box around the Social Studies and drop it in. You'll notice there's a sub-page on the toolbar. You'll also notice there's a sub-page here on the navigation bar. Notice the 3 dots, that's a menu. I'm going to reorder it so that you can see the navigation bar. It does look different with a sub-page. So change the toolbar to Insert. Now we're going to be ready to start adding content to our page. I'm going to use Google Drive because we like to save everything in Google Drive. I'm just going to find something random that I can put in here. Double click to add the item to my web page. And you'll notice there's dots around them. Let's close out Google Drive. I select the item. There are dots. This is used to manipulate the size of the item. I like to go half page because whenever I look at the actual website, it will look a little different. So now let's go look at preview mode. Now I have my artifact added. Now I need to add a text box. And this is going to be for the standard that was met with this artifact. And then I'm going to add a second text box. And this is going to be my reflection where I talk about why I did what I did and what I learned and how I met the standard. This is the most difficult part. Anytime you add an artifact to your portfolio, you should include the standard and a reflection. Please notice that I can move. Well, first let's preview it, see how it looks. Not too bad. I can close that out. Now I can move these items. Depending on what my cursor looks like, this is what I call the cross. Notice it changes to a word processor cursor, then back to the little cross. The cross is going to allow me to move that section. So I'm going to select it, find the cross, use it to move, and then I can drop it where I would like for it to be. So here I'm just going to move around the items so that you can see what the layout may look like. Click on preview. Notice it looks different than it does in the edit mode. Thanks for watching today's Tech Tips with Vickers. Have a great day. Welcome to today's Tech Tips with Vickers. We're going to look at a quick